Alright, boys and girls, we're back with a new title to play, Dragon Age Origins. I actually wanted to play Dragon Age Inquisition. I haven't played that game in a few years. I wanted to finally get around to playing the DLC, but while I was going through the Dragon Keep where you choose Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, the choices that you make, I was like, I don't remember any of these choices. So instead of trying to figure it out, read about the background and everything, might as well just play the game, right? So that's what we're here doing. So again, this is Dragon Age Origins out of the trilogy, and I bought all the DLC. I don't believe I played the DLC the first time I played this. Played this like 6 years ago? It's been a while. It has been a while. But I'll try to play it as true as I played it the first time. So let's jump right in. Origins, right? What is awakening? I don't even know. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodons? Threnodies? 813?
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
These are dwarves. Looks like it.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
Oh, he kamikaze. That's a lot of them. Oh.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
No, that doesn't look good. The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you will play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. So how I originally played was a male soldier and it was like, yeah, noble. And if I remember, if you're a dwarf, they don't treat you very well. Dwarves have been when you are trying to protect blah blah. They show benefits. Testers is also. They can't become mages. Elves enslaved by humans. Lost their culture. Isn't there like 2 types of elves in this game? I did say cunning. And also if you go mage, that's like easy mode of this game. So I won't do that. What is the? I get 2. Dalish elf and city elf. What you? Dwarf noble, dwarf commoner. Now we gotta be nobles.
Greetings.
All right, let's see the presets so we can just work off of that. Ooh, that mustache. Okay, let's see. This really doesn't change anything. Sure, I guess. Tattoo? Oh, we got tats now? Nah, I ain't taking the tattoo. Face tattoo. Can we zoom out? No. Oh, should I rock the dreads and the cornrow? Just go baldy. He got the middle part. Ew. I think this is, yeah, I think this is the hair I chose. We could try this. Got a little braid at the side. Middle part, long hair. I forget if you could change. Probably can't. Let's go long hair this time. This one or this one? A little bit more bangs, less bangs. Let's go. Alright. Become Grizzly Adams. I think I always give my guy a goatee. Yeah, a little fuzz. Now let's go with that. Is this even black? This is just dark brown. Right, let's give him some like thick ass brows. Stubble. Yeah, like this man hasn't shaved. That's so we're gonna. Ugh. All right, eyebrow stubble color. Go like fire crotch on that shit. All right. Ugh. Makes him look old. That's fine. His nose needs to be shaped up though. Give him a little bigger eyes. Eye spacing. Ugh. Looks like an alien. So go eye size, eye color. Where is poop brown? Dark poop brown. There we go. Brow depth. Okay. Brow height. Let's lower it a bit. Alright, nose. This nose will not do. Jesus. Gotta lower the size, my man. Look at the bone on that one. Yeah, I think that's good. Misclicked. Skinny ass nose, fat ass nose. Let's go like slightly. bridge. Make it just a little bit straight. That's good. Tip. There we go. The death. Okay. Do I really care about the neck thickness? I'm like fucking sickly. Fucking ate too much donuts. Just go with medium. Let's give him a little angle. Right. There we go. Let's give it a pink, purple expression. Let's see. Yes, that's what we need.
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings. How do you... Greetings.
Ah, my spell! What does it take to kill these things?
You're in my way. Goodbye. Don't be foolish.
How do you do?
Damn! Lost the spell! Not even a scratch! Coming through!
Cocky or violent?
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. I need some other attack. Move aside.
Greetings. I've lost my concentration! Excuse me.
Ugh.
Fare you well. Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh, hell no. That was suave.
Ah, my spell!
Let's go violent. And then, what are we going to call him? My first character was called Archimedes. So, what are we going to call this guy? Let's call him like Kratos. Be like a killing machine. Go like double swords. What to call this guy? Let's call him Zeus. Nah, let's go to Kratos. Let's go to Kratos. Alright. We're not gonna use any magic. I can't lower it anymore. Okay. So, again, if we're going soldier with sword and shield or double sword, strength is definitely a must. Health and resistance, that's definitely a must. Characters determining invincible over time. Mages can... oh no. Dexterity. Agility, replay bounds. Proves a character chance to hit. Makes it more likely to... Let's do that. So 2, 2, 1. This information to convince others to change their view, showing them more intimidating. That's cunning, passive, stealing. Trap making, survival. Can detect presence of nearby creatures. Below the creatures, get small. Herbalism can make simple potions. This one's actually pretty good. Survive the difficult, making simple. Dare I be someone who intimidates first? Or someone who heals? Because I know the beginning part's pretty hard if you don't have a healer. At least for me it was, those years ago. It's common herbs. I don't want to do coercion just yet. Combat tactics is pretty good, but let's play it safe with herbalism. Alright, so we got dual weapons. Nice. Throughout training, hardware gain greater health, reduce penalty for white armor. Tries to make each attack count. Start seeing attack speed for bonus attack. I think I did go double weapon. And brawn. not gonna go two-handed. It's either a weapon shield or shield defense. If I did double, I guess I'll go into weapon and shield. This mode act as a character drops into defense as a favor shield, getting a bonus defense, increases chance to shrug off missile attacks, taking damage, shield defense. Alright, let's do this and this. Oh. Alright, that took a little time.
For generations, your family, the Couslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Cousland's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Alright, let's see. Let's just go with a neutral one.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
I'd like that.
Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
What? Why can't I go into battle with you and Fergus?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
Let me talk to her. I'll convince her.
I doubt that. You know your mother, and she made it clear there is no debate. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They defeated the Darkspawn long ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Is there a reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of
In
course.
the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
I'd like to stay and talk to Duncan.
You'll have plenty of time after we're gone. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Alright, the game of Blade variety tactical viewpoints uses mouse wheel to bring your camera down to explore. Okay. Thanks. While pause, you can issue orders for your right click on your desired destination. Issuing orders, your character now has move orders. Alright.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
May we speak
Your
later.
father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner.
I look forward to it.
As do I. Until then.
Let's speak with
Yes?
Hal. How long have you and father been
We
friends?
fought together under King Maric when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
You knew King Merrick?
Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kalen isn't half that.
You don't think much of King Kalen?
I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
Oh, the boy did ask, your lordship. As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion.
Your daughter is interested in me?
The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
It sounds more serious than that.
Perhaps. Delilah is no longer of the age where I can direct her tastes. To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature.
I think I'd like that.
I'm sure there will be much to discuss once I return.
I trust the delay with your men is nothing serious.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
You told my father the delay was your fault.
In a manner of speaking, if I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault.
I want to wish you well, Arl Howe.
I thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
Alright, let's talk to old
Shouldn't you be
Daddy-o.
off to your brother, as I asked?
Are you sure you'll be
Brother
alright?
and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my cherished son. I love you, and I trust you completely to carry on the Cousland name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear boy. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
Where do you think Fergus is?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, saying goodbye to Oriana and your nephew.
I'm sending all of our forces south a good idea?
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case.
In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
Alright, now you're scaring me,
The
father.
thought scares me too. But we are Cousland men, and we must be brave. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us. I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
Closer. I already forgot where we're supposed to go. It's a little squirrely, this,
Good evening, my lord.
Oh, this opens this way too. Anything in here? Oh, chest, but it's locked. You got a key anywhere in here? I forgot you could just use WASD.
We will
Hey,
save
girl.
you while the Terran is away.
This was the main hall, right?
All right.
Alright.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder
No
again?
matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Jeez, she is going crazy over there. He knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen then. But I need to talk to my brother first.
Your mother was quite specific. Unless the castle is under attack, you get that dog before doing anything else. Her words, not mine. Before we go, my lord, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true?
You sound quite excited.
More like. The reputation of the Grey Wardens as mythical warriors is unsurpassed.
It's true, he's talking to my father now.
Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me?
I don't remember. Sure.
Maker's breath. Are you certain? Can you imagine me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
New quest, mischief in the larder.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Are there slaves, the elves?
We've come to
Okay.
help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
I'm sorry he's bothering you, Nan.
Get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Inventory equipment. To equip new items, you need to open the inventory screen. Do so now by clicking the highlighted bar. Okay. Send back in inventory. To equip dragon. Okay, fine. Check space quick bar check. Quick bar. Okay. What do I have? 1.25 fatigue, chance to dodge, sure. I think this is the... Damn. Fire, spirit damage, health regen, exploring, defense, monetary gain, like that. Health regeneration in combat. I like that. Armor, pad. I don't give a shit. I do like the stamina regen. What's this? Let's just go. Okay. Health regen while exploring. 1 armor. Nature resist. Monetary gain. Okay, that should be fine. Use this tome gives the reader 1 point to spend on a skill, but is rendered useless afterwards. Gonna have to get used to this crap.
The Terran and the Arl are leaving before dawn.
Terran and the Arl?
Why are you talking to me, young man? That wretched creature is likely eating my beautiful roast as we speak.
How'd he get into the larder this
How in
time?
the blazes am I supposed to know? He up and walked through the wall, I expect. That hound isn't natural. I see it in his eyes. He does this on purpose, just to torment me. Why are you talking to me, young man? That wretched creature is likely eating my beautiful roast as we speak.
Oh, I like skip this every time. Can't help him. You will keep a civil tongue, or I will cut it out. Should I? Nah.
Calm down once that beast is out of my larder.
All right. Hey, dog. What's up? That's a big ass dog. Mabari hounds.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Are you trying to tell me something, boy?
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Please enter the name of this dog. Well, my dog at the moment is called Mickey. So we'll call him Mickey as well.
Foolish creature, it should know better than to attack.
Kill them all!
Is he gonna auto attack? Okay. Chill bash.
Now, better than later.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
That is some big ass rats. Those were some very large. Yep.
I've seen larger. They come up from the Kakari wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Arl's men.
Gotta get used to just right clicking again. Alright, alright. Take all.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from rats. Big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yes, the rats are dead. It's quite a mess, in fact.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Okie doke. Anything over here? Oh, blocked. Okay, now it's time to go find the old brother. Shut up. Anything sparkly in here?
Got it. Good evening, my lord.
Library.
Hello, my dear boy.
By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Why does this guy's voice sound familiar? Still the same taskmaster, I see.
The mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
I'm quite familiar with the subject matter.
Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects.
Very well.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
When was our line founded?
Records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
During the Lycanthrope plagues?
Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
We predate the founding of the kingdom, yes?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young man.
Your lecturing does lead to yawning.
Pity you don't spend the same care whetting the edge of your mind as your tongue. At any rate, your family has held the tournure of High Ever since before King Callan had united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Callanhad to maintain High Ever's independence.
We oppose the king?
The Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Callanhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Callanhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Callanhad won.
And Callahan led us to keep tyranny?
Callanhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Callanhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
Tell us about the relationship with Arl
The
Howe.
history between the Couslands and the Howes reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
Go on.
During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tourneur's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
But my father and Arl Howe are old friends.
The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Logain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Kaelin, to fight the Darkspawn.
Time to end the lesson, I think.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself.
The noble families of Ferelden.
Mother says the Darkspawn will all be killed and I won't see one.
Good evening.
Is that true?
Anything else in the library? I don't think there's anything else. Still the main home. I think this is like a chamber.
Oh, my lord, we were just,
Taking a break.
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Tern stationed us here.
Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Who has the key to this treasury?
The Terran, and perhaps the Tanner? Honestly don't know, my lord.
Continue game. Pretend I never came by.
My lord is very kind to show us such lenience.
Okay, usually there's like weapons. On here.
I'll get on
It's
it.
locked. So that's the treasury.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, there were giant rats in the larder.
Ah, marvelous. Just the thing for my guests to hear right before dinner. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course, it's good to see you again, my lady. Weren't you drunk?
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. I believe you two sparred in the last tournament.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
You're being modest. You fought very well.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
Perhaps we should speak alone sometime. Iona.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Hey, Mama.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Did you know there was a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Would that be so bad?
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Do you know where Fergus might be?
He's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
Why can't I go with Father and Fergus?
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
I could make a difference.
You are here. Trust me, you'll get your chance for excitement soon enough.
I have a bad feeling about all of this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me, but it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
Are you staying at the
For
castle?
a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
I don't think you should go.
Don't worry, my dear. It won't be long.
Alright.
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
I love you too.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Unlocked. Damn it. Hey, you got the key to that door? Hey, open up.
All right.
What's this? Locked. Locked. Thing's locked in my own house. That's where I'm supposed to go. It's my room? Locked.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Oh shit. I'm yawning. Okay. Just let me know when you two are finished. Or should I wait outside?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden in the castle?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He said he's recruiting.
Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little brother, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it.
I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side.
You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
Do you really think this war will be over quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Jarl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
He might just need those prayers.
Make us sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Mother can handle herself, always has.
True. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow. You should be on your way, pup. Long day ahead tomorrow.
How about this Grey Warden?
Ah, I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you?
He hasn't. I was just wondering about him.
If light is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If it comes to that, we can talk about it when I get back. Until then, just show him every courtesy. Duncan is a fine man. And a hero.
I'll go
I know
now.
that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a fine lad. That much is clear.
Keep looking at this, like, preview recording, and it keeps showing that it's kind of dark. Hopefully it's not... Alright, it doesn't really change. Hopefully that's fine. Oh shit. Yeah, so it looks kind of dark. Alright, hopefully it's not too bad for you guys.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Uncle?
Yes, that's true, Oren.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Dragons are terrible creatures, Oren. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Uncle? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, dire bunny. All darkspawn, fear my sword of truthiness.
You bet. Let's go.
Fergus, There are times your family causes me great pain.
Now, mind your mother, Oren.
I never get to do anything.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
Okay, let us talk to
If you should need
Ariana.
any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
Best do as your father says, darling. I will see
Getting
you.
sent to bed early, are we?
Have fun on the long march in the cold.
A warm bed doesn't sound so bad now, come to think of it. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
I think that's it. Oh, I'm just like in my briefs. What's wrong, boy? Is someone out there?
My lord, help me! The castle is under attack!
Wow, that was loud. Alright. Let us shield burst this guy. And then you could... Nah, we'll just go all out on this. Should probably put my shit back on. Now I forgot. What the hell? Was it this? Oh, this was this one. Yeah, get fucked, boy. Bite him. Yeah. How do I move my camera? Okay. Let's check my chest before we go. Take all.
I see enemies ahead.
Shield defense. Fuck him up. Right, stop using the shield. Nice.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I was about to ask you that.
They never got through the door, thanks to you. A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us?
He's betrayed father. He's attacked while our troops are gone.
You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Maybe he stayed up with Arl
We
Howe.
must find him.
We should check on Oriana and Orin as well.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Every time you gain a level, your character gains a new ability and improves statistics. Left click on the plus button to next to your character's portrait to level up. So let's do dexterity, strength. The training harmony can greater health reduce. So this is a passive. Shield defense. Then we'll get him to be like a little tanky little dog. Alright, we'll also change the audio. So the music's really loud. 650. You could actually put this to like 6. Dialogue is fine. Alright. Anything in your room though, mama?
Salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Now's better than later.
Great sword. Okay. And this dude got some shit on him.
All right, all right. I'll get on it.
Oh no. They killed my family.
My little Oren. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
This is supposed to be light or something? I'll make them pay.
I was not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
We should probably loot them. No? Okay. They got shit anyway. Alright.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off?
Shield defense. Shield bash. Fuck him up.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay. Thing in here.
Dear Landra. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me. If she hadn't been here.
All these chests that I can't open. Alright. Just continue on.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
I don't want you in danger, mother.
My only grandchild is a ravaged corpse. What do I care about danger? The front gates. That's where your father must be.
We can't just let Hal win.
Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Cousland line dies here. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
After I look through all this crap. Should go to the treasury too. Alright, you got some gold on you.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Don't be a coward. Stand and fight.
Yes, my lord! Here they come!
Shield bash that. That guy's getting dogged over there. Right, let's help him out. Get the shield defense up. Shield bash again. Come on. Okay, we can turn off shield defense. Let's go attack this guy. Just body slam into him. What did we get? Oh, there's more shit over there. Can I open this? Nope. Locked as with everything else. Frozen lightning. Is that what it said? Let's go, bitch.
All right, all right. You're gonna regret it.
I will kill them all myself.
Get that archer up.
Die, you fiend!
What is this?
All right, all right.
Oh, he dropped something. Okay, got 7 gold. Damn, Mom takes a long time to recover. Go this way. Keep running. Nope, well, she's dead.
On your guard. Where is everyone else?
Why is this camera so weird? Oh, because you gotta drag it. Can I heal her or something? Oh. She's alive, boys. We did it. She should probably,
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
She's slowly healing up all her stuff. There we go. Oh my god. Why are you running in place? Got some shit in here? Oh, you do? That's locked. Why am I surprised? Okay, let's go to the treasury.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Cousland family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Howe's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
All right, all right.
Damn. That's what you get for playing cards. Alright, let's make sure. Attack damage, critical chance goes up as well, plus armor pen. Hell yeah. Oh, does she not have any? Okay, well. She could have that. 425, 10 strength, 14. Small shield, same. Defense, that's better. Okay. What's going on, bitch?
Better than later.
Bash his ass. Kill him. Very good. Alright, let's make our way to the larder. After we check this. Anything in here? Chest? Oh, that guy. Dagger. Oh, we should probably go to the front or main hall. Is there anything over here? She could pummel him's ass.
It's a good day to die. Die, scum.
Yeah, get dogged up. Lyrium. I think that's it over here. There's a lot of you over here. Bash his ass. Oh, the smoke. Still that guy all the way over there. Come back here, you bitch.
Now, better than later.
Damn. Execute his ass. I need all the health potions. There we go. Stacked up. Got like 7 of them now. Yeah. This guy definitely still had some. Oh no. Hold up. The rubble. Shield bash him. Go shield defense. What the fuck? Hit something stupid? Oh man. Okay, we'll do shield bash on this asshole. Just kidding. We won.
Go, man the gates. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through, you dumb fuck.
Gloriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
We need to find Father.
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Maker watch over you.
Maker watch over us all.
Alright, sacrifice yourself for us, Gilmore. We must live. Mage was doing the damages. Hello? There you go. I think that's it, right? Yep. Alright, let's bounce.
All right.
She'll bash his ass. Bow. And then she'll pummel this dude. Got any loot for me? Yeah. Okay, let's see who's in here. Let me get your shit. You won't be needing any of this. What's in here again?
Now, better than later.
Up. Shield bash him. More juice. Wait, where are we going? It's blocked off. Wasn't the kitchen over here? Am I just like totally... No, it's up. Up and over. Oop. Shield defense.
We're under attack.
Come on.
We're under attack.
Hold on. Drink some juice. Shield bash this douchebag.
We will not be defeated!
Now it's better than later.
No, that guy was pretty tanky. Alright. Let's regen some health and stamina before we continue on. Sure nothing's left over here. No fruits. That could mix some herbs. Oh, poor servants.
It's better than later.
Damn, Dad, you bleeding out like crazy.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce!
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Why is Hal doing this? No, we need to get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Then we'll simply have to drag you out.
Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind, pup.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes! Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Who's the voice actor of this lady?
Must reach Burgess. Tell him what has happened.
Hal must have something planned for him too.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised.
Thank you for saving my father.
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me, but I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
You talking about me?
You fought your way to me through Howe's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
I accept your
We
offer.
must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
I won't let you sacrifice yourself.
My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this.
Jeez, he is
We had
gushing
to
out
try
blood.
And did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Looking a little skinny in my cheeks. Look a little malnutritious.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Yes, Your Majesty, my name is Kratos.
Your brother has already arrived with High-Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father.
You don't know what's happened.
News from the north has been unreliable. What's happened?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High-Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
When will he return?
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
So long as Arl Howe pays, I'm happy.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
The Kokari Wilds. Ostagar. Joining the Grey Wardens, okay. How do I... Quick save... Quick save, quick save. F5, okay.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Let's stop.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where is Duncan's
Not
tent?
far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named
Try
Alistair.
heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Teyrn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Is there anywhere to get supplies?
He's just a bit to the northwest.
Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Teyrn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Teyrn Loghain wild, that does.
The Circle of Magi is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
I want to ask you something else. Nothing.
Good luck to you, then.
Nothing, actually. I don't want to ask you shit. Oh my god. Let's zoom in a little bit.
Greetings. King Colan is not in his tent right now?
Tell me about your king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you.
Do you know where the king
I
is?
with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did. As you wish.
King's guard. It's a fire.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Teyrn Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Ash, warrior leader.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the Teyrn, I hope.
More instructions?
Teyrn Loghain has changed our scouting route 12 times. If you're not from the Teyrn, what do you want? We're busy.
You don't look like other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash warriors.
What is an Ash warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Matthias the Dwarf's son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
So what does an Ash warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way.
Man, those
Trust
barks
my
are
hound
so
with my
loud.
life, as he trusts me with his.
I have a Mabari hound of my own.
Then you are most fortunate. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
What are you preparing for?
Scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we
Oh my
kill.
god, that dog needs to shut up. Wouldn't it be smart to leave your dogs behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Why have you painted your
They use
dogs?
scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy's painted with caddies as well?
Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
I hope you're joking.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Alright, you dick. Got something to say?
May the Maker preserve us all. They say the Darkspawn horde.
It's to leave. Katana Wilds.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Not that I know.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Oh, I leveled up. Okay. What's this again? Okay, lines, combat, try and make this semi armor, rogues, weapon, well. I don't care about stealing. Warriors and rogues can answer his third tier weapon talents, mages can take more damage. Pocket coercion. Precise striking. Warrior tries to make each attack striker twice attack speed for bonus. Attacks will increase. Yeah, it's kind of doo doo. Got the injured over here.
The pain! You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted
In the name of
by the
Andraste,
Darkspawn
I
blood.
bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be. Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
I will, thank you.
And I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Hey, Jory, what's up?
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
I am, and who are you?
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
I was not a soldier, but my father did train me to fight.
Are you a nobleman? I am honored to be in your company, my lord. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I'm curious about the joining ritual.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
It's all a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
It's over here.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Fine. Oh, chest. It's locked. We got a prisoner. Let's talk to him.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No, I
I
haven't.
don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
If you weren't deserting, why sneak around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession, so to speak.
Kill him and take the key. That's disgusting.
Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
See what I can
Just
do.
ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Hey, buddy. Quick save.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who's this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
But will they? It seems a waste for you to guard him all
I
day.
can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He claims he wasn't deserting.
What a surprise. Another innocent prisoner. At any rate, it's not for me to say. He'll get his day to plead his case, or he won't. It's all the same to me.
He asked for some food and water.
Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Alright, buddy. Give me that key.
So? Brought me some food, have you?
It's covered in
Hungry I couldn't stay
feces.
dead away.
Kill him. Here's the food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Where is this mage's tent again? Over there. I came in that way, right?
And we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into...
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
You know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
I heard that story before, but is it true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go without.
Yeah, that is where I can't. What the fuck? What are they doing? Y'all dancing?
But the mages must not be interrupted. I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Maker above, hear the prayers.
You guys dancing without me?
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What do you think I'd be?
Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about the
I
ritual?
happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Aren't there barbarians in the forest?
Chasing barbarians, yes. Cannibals, and witches too. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why would they send us into the
Sounds
forest?
like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright, is this the quartermaster? Yep.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the Maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl
I'm
down?
sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
What kind of supplies do you
Arms
have?
and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Well, let me see the other goods.
Quiet.
It's like a porno mag. It's crunch double big source more amount of buy. I don't need any of this crap just yet. 20 strength. For 3.2, so that's about the same. Okay. It's the the chest. It's a tranquil boy.
Welcome, young man.
I like vegetables.
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because magic is powerful and dangerous.
It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
Seems unethical.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
Perhaps I should tranquil all mages then.
You might feel differently were you a mage.
How is someone made a tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
I feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What is enchantment
It
exactly?
is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
I should be going.
Goodbye.
Alright. Let's quick save again.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Well, what happens when I do it?
That course of action.
Alright, fuck you.
Welcome, young man. Goodbye.
Damn it. I don't know what's inside. Okay, that's where the story is. Or quest, rather. Hey.
May I fetch something for you? May I fetch something?
The guy was looking for you.
I'm sorry, but there's so much.
Oh, I apologize. I hope I wasn't disturbing you.
Alright, let's talk to Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
No. One good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Know exactly what you mean, man.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
We haven't met. You must be Alistar.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Kratos.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
The argument I saw, what was that about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other
Davos
recruits?
and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yes, both of them.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
You don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
When you're not controlling them, party members act according to tactics you set. Select Alistar by left-clicking on him on his portrait. Now open up the text screen by clicking on the highlighted icon. You can use the conditional tactics to design custom behavior for each character or simply select preset tactics. Change Alistar to Defender. Okay. Alright. Nothing else over here. Alright, so I think this is where I'm going to leave off for now. Just started the game. Made a little bit of progress, but we're going to be joining the Grey Wardens now. Just have to go through the ritual. Be talking to Duncan what the next steps are. And then I will see you guys then. So let me drop a save. New. Sure, Ostagar. And then I will see you guys on the next time we boot this back up. Alright, later.